don't try to fix them, because you can't. Don't be discouraged when they don't feel enthusiastic about your help towards them, that it's okay to feel the way they are feeling. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Today with Nancy. It's your girl Nancy, and I am back with another video. Though it's a different kind of video, a different kind of vibe, a different kind of, atmosphere in here, if that makes sense. So guys, if you watched my last video, I talked about starting up a mental health series that I even asked you guys to help me with suggestions on the name, and only few people answered me. But I won't get discouraged. I'll still keep it up because it's not easy talking about these things. So we are making our first episode live today, and like I said in the previous video, that I have plans of posting every Wednesday, which might change, I don't know for now, but however, we'll just keep trying until we find a particular schedule that works out best for you and me. Having said that, if you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, do well to subscribe now. Like, click the subscribe button down below, just right there, and give this video a thumbs up. Watch all of my videos, I'm sure you're going to like it in here. And if you're a subscriber of mine, thank you for always coming back. Thank you for always supporting me regardless of my inconsistencies. I've been saying this thing for too long now. Anyways, I have to appreciate you guys for sticking around and supporting my journey so far. Hopefully this year will be different. Yes guys, I want to let you guys know that because it's not just me, we have a podcast channel that I'm going to be posting this mental talk series on it as well. And as of today, being Monday, I launched the channel trailer. So I know by now most of you will not even have noticed it or watched it, so I'm going to paste the link on my description box. So do well to head over there, listen to the podcast, give your reviews, give your ratings, and we'll grow from there. You guys, please engage, help me out, help me to help you. Let's do this together. Just like I said in my podcast channel trailer, this mental health series is all about you, it's all about me, it's all about us. Mental health is underrated. It's really underrated, especially in this part of the world where most times what comes to our head or people's head is, what are you thinking about? Do you have kids? Or even those that have kids, what are you thinking about? You just have 2 kids, you just have 3 kids, what of those that have 9 kids? People tend to just compare without even having some kind of empathy towards another. We just don't care, or even if we care, we don't know how to reciprocate, if that is the word I'm looking for. We don't know how to show this love to people, even when we are around friends that are depressed, friends that are having some kind of mental health challenges. We don't even know what to do, how to help them, and at the end of the day, we do it the wrong way, and then it falls back on us. Mental health is for someone having mental health challenges, you need to give the person some kind of care. It's not like a physical challenge, in the sense that when you're tired or when you're down or stressed up, you can easily just go to the gym, do physical exercises, and you're back. Or maybe you just eat something you're craving, and then you're rejuvenated. We need to speak English on this channel, So, but in terms of mental health, it's quite different. The approach is quite different. Sometimes instead of saying go to the gym and do exercise, you're more coming from the angle of why don't we go for a walk? We, meaning you telling the person that is depressed, telling your friend, okay, let's go for a walk, let's cook together. Do you have any new recipes? Things like that. So I'll be starting this first episode with this topic, how to help a depressed person. Now, how to help a depressed person can come off as you being the one that is depressed, things you can actually do for yourself, which I don't think it always works out though, but I will say it regardless, because it might not work out for you but might work out for another person, or it might still work out for you. Why don't we find out? Without further ado, let's get right into the video. The first step in helping out a person that is depressed is, don't try to fix them, because you can't, and don't give them advices every step of the way. It's always choking. As tempting as it may be, it's always good to give them space like this, not space like this, and not space like this. Do you guys get? I'm trying to let you guys know that when someone is depressed, you don't always give them advice every step of the way, because at that particular state they are in, they are different from you. The way they perceive things is not the way you perceive things. Some things that are as little as anything for you might be as difficult for them at that point. So don't try to give advice every step of the way, and don't try to make them feel you can fix them. What you have to do is just to let them know that it's okay to feel the way they are feeling. The second step towards helping out a depressed person is to continue suggesting therapy, continue suggesting to seek professional help. This is because at the end of the day, when one can't deal with certain things by themselves, they need to get help. They need to get a professional help. Videos like this, that is mental health videos online, or when you make your researches and all of that, even podcasts can help you. Honestly, can help you to an extent, but most times seeking professional help actually goes a long way to clearing your mind and making you understand most times the reason why you feel the way you feel. So always advise them to seek professional help. But let's talk about you, the advice giver. I'm saying advice giver in quotes because you, as someone that is trying to help out a depressed person, always know that you shouldn't be discouraged when they don't feel enthusiastic about your help towards them. It's not about you, it's just their depression like speaking out. You shouldn't get discouraged, or you shouldn't feel angry because they are not responding to your advice or to your ways of making them feel better. It's not their fault, and it's not also about you. It's just the mood they are in, it's just their state of mind at that point. So what do you have to do about this? You just have to listen to them. Most times people that are depressed, what they just need is just listening ears, someone to just listen to them, not necessarily to give advices or whatever, though they need. I'm just saying that most times what they need is just listening ears, someone that will just listen to their problem. At that point, very simple conversations is like a big deal to them. To you it might be, but to them it's like it's like a big deal. So when they have someone that actually listens when they talk, it goes a long way to to heal them, like to get them out of that state easily. Another fact I want to state is that when you're trying to help someone that is depressed, you need to actually remind them of their amazing qualities, maybe the things they like doing, their hobbies, how they have helped people, things you like about them. Remind them of who they are, because at that point the depression is what they think they are. So when you're trying to help them out, I feel like you should actually remind them of their good qualities, their amazing qualities, what makes them unique, their hobbies, their likes. Remind them of who they are. Tell them how you feel about them in positive ways. This is actually going to help them to resonate. It resonates with them. Depression actually eats deep into one's mind. If you actually have been depressed before, I know you are going to be able to relate with these things I'm saying. And the last but not the least is, even as you're trying to help out someone that is depressed, you need to watch out for your own mental health. Mental health is for everybody. It's not for a particular set of people. As humans, just as we have our medical life, we have our social life, we have our spiritual life, everybody has their mental life. So as much as you're trying to reach out to someone that is depressed, it could be a family member, it could be friends, it could be neighbors, it could be acquaintances, whoever it is, it could be our neighbors. Did I say that? Okay, whoever it is you're trying to reach out to that is depressed, you should actually check and watch your own. It's okay, you don't feel guilty. It's okay to step back a bit and refresh yourself, to recharge your battery in order to stretch out your hand to help people. Most times we get carried away in trying to help people, and then we find ourselves sinking. We find ourselves sinking in our own thoughts, and before we know it, we are down. So most times it's okay to step back. Don't feel guilty. It's okay to step back, take a break, rejuvenate yourself, refresh yourself, recharge yourself, and then come back to reach out to the person. Well, I decided to use this particular topic, how to help a depressed person, to kick off our mental talk series on this channel and on the podcast as well. Like I said, I'm going to be leaving the link in the description box. Do well to download your Anchor, have your Spotify, have your Apple Podcasts, all of those stuff, and listen to the podcast. I decided to create this podcast channel because it's going to be also easier when you don't always have to come on YouTube to watch my videos. You can just play the podcast, on your way to work, in your car, in your house, when you're cooking, just anything. Hopefully, the main aim of this series, which is actually to reach out to people, to create this anonymous community where our pain is valid, where we can actually relate with one another and remind ourselves and remind each other that we are not in this alone. Hopefully, this aim that I just said will come into reality, step by step, every step of the way. We're in it together. Anyways, this is the end of this episode of our Caya, Come As You Are mental health talk series. I really hope you guys enjoyed this first episode. I know it might not be so perfect. I don't know how I did. Please engage in the comment section. I don't know if it's perfect. Well, nothing is perfect. However, I would like to create a good impression. I would like to reach out to you guys, and I appreciate it if you guys contact me on any of my social media platforms. It could be on IG, it could be on Facebook, it could be on Snapchat. I'm going to leave all those social media handles in my description box. Do well to relate with me. Do well to talk to me. Let's share our problems together. Let's discuss it on my channel and on my podcast. And you never can tell who will be helping tomorrow, right? Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Thank you. Please subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it sincerely, and I'll see you guys in my next video and in my next episode. Bye.